Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. Firstly, guys, we need to get this subscriber rate up. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe button. It helps the algorithm. It really does. It really does. Anyway, I want to talk about Gabi, man, the most hated character. Man, she on some like Joffrey hatred type levels right now. Like people hate this motherfucker, and that's great, bro. That's great. I like when people hate characters that deeply because that means the writer is evoking emotion and is not evoking emotion of odd. It's just frustrating watching her. It's evoking emotion of like, man, fuck her, I wish she dies, I want to see her get killed, I want to, and those are good emotions. I think if a writer can create that type of rage in somebody, it means they wrote something that's compelling, right? The fact that people care about Sasha to the depths where they're going nuts, they're just going losing it on Instagram, on Twitter, on freaking Twitter and everything. It's beautiful to see because shout out to our author son, you know what I'm saying? So personally, I've always been on the side of I understand Gabby. Like I don't agree with her actions, but I understand. Same with Eren. I understand Eren's decisions. I don't necessarily agree, but I completely understand. We noticed that Hange is struggling. The whole season she's struggling with the position and the power. She's not as willy-nilly when it comes to sacrificing people as Erwin was. Erwin was just, he'd send everybody to the death as long as the one step closer to humanity's freedom. He didn't give a fuck, bro. He just took it. He just dealt with it. He just dealt with it. He had like the toughest skin on earth. You know what I'm saying? And he could just deal with everything, no matter what, because he was like, I need to find the answer. I need to find the answer. I need to find the answer. And I feel like, some people have argued that Erwin wouldn't have been able to continue onwards after he found the answer. I actually don't agree. I feel like he would have wanted to know more. I think his next quest would have been why, right? He would have wanted to know the why because, the guys, again, they only find out small details. What we find out from the Malaysians at the end, or the goddamn secret Malaysians that aren't really Malaysians, the aliens that are actually in Marley, that run Marley, we find out the actual truth. I think that's what he would have came to try to discover, to try to look for, to try to find out, and to really delve deeper into that. I think his goal was just going to expand. I do not think it was just going to stop there. Again, it was, the fact that he was willing to give his life up and he left it up to Levi told you all, you know all you needed to know, because he could have just not said that plan. You know what I'm saying? He could have just not said that plan, but he knew. He was like, I got a strategy and I know it's gonna win, but I need to make it's gonna cost my life, so I need you to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see the outcome of my goal, of my of all these sacrifices I've made. But at the same time, for the sake of that goal, I'm willing to make that sacrifice, but I need you to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? Just so that, because he felt like he was blinded by his obsession with the goal, but he was still in control enough to say, maybe I'm not the best person to make this decision. If I make the decision, right, of staying alive and sacrificing everybody else, am I making the decision in order to get this goal, or am I making the actual best decision? You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, he even says it while, he realizes it himself while he's saying it, like, yo, I'm the only one that can rile these guys up enough to actually just run to their deaths. I can do that. I know I can do that. You know what I'm saying? And he does, and it's beautiful. It's one of the best episodes of any anime I've ever seen. That's one of my favorite episodes of any anime I've ever seen, period. But yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up because I think that's something that's kind of going under the radar. Hange is losing it. She's not handling this whole thing well. The fact that Eren can talk to that Eren can talk to her like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Eren would ever talk to Erwin like that. You know what I'm saying? Erwin would just look at you with those cold eyes, bro. Erwin does not fear nobody, but Hange has fear. You know what I'm saying? Erwin stood there when the armor titan was there by the wall, and he wasn't even surprised. He didn't care. It was like, oh, you think this surprises me? They don't. I saw that shit coming from 10 miles away. And it's that type of strategic thinking, that type of mentality that I think separates Erwin with Hange. I think he made the right decision because he felt like maybe he sacrificed too needlessly at sometimes, and felt like Hange can balance that a bit more. But in a way, he might have been wrong because she's a bit too emotional. Even with how she's dealing with Eren, you can tell she's struggling. You know, and I think Levi, the problem with Levi is he's too cold. He doesn't have like he doesn't have like the communication down enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way in hell Eren is gonna talk to Hange like that if Levi's there. Not a hope. He's not saying shit. He's just gonna sit there. He's gonna take it, and he's not gonna say shit because they know Levi gonna go in there and slap the shit out of him. And even if he transforms, you know Levi gonna pull up and smoke the shit out of him. So it's different. There's different levels to this. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So this is where the thing is, where Erwin had like that no fear factor, where it's like, even if he might not smoke you, he gonna act like he gonna smoke you, and you gonna kind of feel like he gonna smoke you. You know what I'm saying? This is a man that had one arm being chopped off, and he's still telling his motherfuckers, yo, continue this shit, boy, don't worry about me. You continue fighting, you continue getting that motherfucker back. I'm like, God, that's different types of gravy, bro. Absolute different type of, I just love discussing Attack on Titan, bro. So this is just a discussion piece. I'm only gonna pretty much be making discussion pieces videos because I feel like I have way more to talk about than like just one topic, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to like bottle myself into just, oh, I'm only gonna talk about this video. Nah, I'm talking about all of this. Now, another thing I loved about this episode, man, I think I loved about this episode was the Sasha thing, bro. The fact that the girl that Sasha saved way back when, bro. Just thinking of it, I was like, oh, Sasha, I miss you, Sasha. I forgot almost, Sasha, I love you. You know what I'm saying? We love Sasha, bro. And it was just so sad, bro. It was like, fuck, bro. Like, and the fact that this same girl is now saving Gabi, bro. And why is she's saving Gabi? Because Sasha saved her. So Gabi got saved by the person she murdered, bro. It's crazy. And then obviously Gabi murdering that guard, high key made me, you know, be a bit imbalanced. Before I was more in the I understand, so I was more balanced with her. But I feel like right now I fall in the category of I dislike Gabi. But Paco, man, bro. Paco, I just call him Paco, boy. I just call him boy bro, I'm sorry, man. You know, I'm just too excited sometimes. Sometimes you get too excited and you just start calling motherfuckers different names. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Peaskeys. Is it Peasky? Like, I don't know. Some of these names are crazy. But yeah, not golly, I'm tripping balls. Sorry, Falco. Okay, so Falco, man, you just gotta love Falco, bro. I think him and reiner are the stars of this season for me, bro. He's absolutely phenomenal. Like, he might be the best character in Attack on Titan, bro. Like, he's not my favorite character. Erwin, bro. Erwin's all Smith. You know what I'm saying? Erwin Smith gotta be my favorite character in Attack on Titan, period. But I think Falco might be the best. Like, he's the most balanced person in the whole damn series. Like, he fully understands both aspects of everything, and he's almost like, I don't know, he's just built different, bro. His love for Gabi holds no limits, no bounds. And Gabi's even giving out, like, why did you come here? Why did you have to come die too? Like, she you know, because Gabi already gave herself up for death. Like, she's ready to die. That's why she's just doing whatever, because she can't stand the fact that her friends got murdered. You know what I'm saying? The people she cared about, her town, her city, her people, her place, her home got devastated and destroyed. And unlike her, Falco can understand why. Because they did the very same thing to them. And then, you know, when the girl Sasha saved is questioning her, like, what did my mom do? He's like, but for thousands of years, he did this. For millennia, he did this. It was like, yes, but what did my mom do? Oh, y'all attacked my place, my home this year, but my mom died 4 years ago. So what did my mom do? I was like, oh my God, you slay, bro. I was like, oh, I felt emotional. At that moment, I was like, bro, this story is the greatest story I've ever read, bro. Again, I keep saying this every goddamn video I make about Attack on Titan, but I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I was just so emotionally invested, bro. I felt so angry with her, bro, with the girl when she was just screaming at Gabi and grabbing her like, yo, and just Gabi's kind of like, you know, you can tell Gabi is realizing it, and kind of has always realized it, kind of like Eren, but they're shoving it all into the dark, they're shoving it all back, and just rage and letting rage take over, and again brainwashed and the pain and the rage from losing those people, you know what I'm saying, just being unhinged like that. That's what drives her. That's what almost keeps her able to fight, and her accepting that both everybody can be at fault and everybody could be flawed might take away from her drive and her fight, her raw instincts, and that's basically the difference between, you know, them winning and losing from her perspective, I believe. And, you know, it's crazy because even when Gabi tried to literally murder this girl, she still protected her. Why? Because Sasha protected her. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, absolutely astonishing, and it brings so much value to those kind of side quests that we got in season 1, 2, and 3, where you see other people's perspective and little things that they do. Like Jean's episode was one of my favorites. Phenomenal when he showed his leadership and he showed his qualities and he showed what he has. And then another thing we learned in this episode is a lot of people also side with EREN. Though, like, he's doing it for our sake. Like, he did that for us. Like, so we fought with that decision. We should be able to make up our minds and this and blah, 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 blah. But the problem with that Hanj has is that we agreed to do, you know, this man's plan. We agreed to do Zeke's plan. But EREN gotta be locked up because he's in subordination. He's doing crazy shit. He's just going out doing whatever he feels like. You know what I'm saying? He getting out people killed. Like, and, you know, simultaneously, you know, I really want to see Levi's perspective on this, because, you know, Levi smacked the shit out of of EREN as soon as he got her. And again, I don't think EREN is ever gonna say shit to this man Levi. You know, he threatened Hanj like, yo, you know I can break out of this shit if I want. You know I can do this if I want. If I want. But you know Levi can take you down if you want, right? You know, that's just how I viewed it, man. He's phenomenal. Now, at some point, if he keeps eating all these Titans, he might surpass Levi. I ain't gonna lie to you, because Levi only got blades in this bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they still have no way of breaking through that crystal yet. So unless they make a weapon to break through that crystal, EREN is becoming pretty unstoppable. But I feel like his mind is also getting killed off. I think maybe the originals, you know, I think the original's name is Ymir. I think Ymir's will is coming back alive, because Ymir wasn't about this King Fritz shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ymir wasn't about this King Fritz shit. So I think that's the will of Ymir, I think, is what's coming back. The rage of Ymir for the hundreds of years of pain that her people have been going through. I think that's because, again, you have to remember that Ymir's power, maybe it's a spoiler, forgive me, this might be a spoiler, so just be careful. I just know it from knowing it. The power supposedly originated from like a demon or the devil or some shit like that. So naturally, like, when people call them the devils, they ain't really tripping. Like, it's kind of legit, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers' powers came from the devil. That's why only their family lineage, only those from Eldian descent can turn into Titans. Nobody else can, you know what I'm saying? So it's just something to bear in mind, bro. But hey, episode 70, bro, I want to give it a 10 out of 10. I'm not even gonna lie, because even though people are gonna say there was no action, blah blah blah, but I really felt like it had everything. The episode told a strong narrative. It gave us the other side of, you know, because mainly we only see our main protagonist's point of view, and you also see Mikasa having her own opinion. You can clearly see, even though the little girl that she saved is there, Mikasa is like, shut up. Like, she doesn't believe that EREN is doing the right thing. She has her own opinion now. She's more opinionated, even though she was like, you know, against the guys. It was like, nah, I can stop EREN. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna fight EREN. And they're like, yo, so you're gonna fight us instead? And you can tell, normally she'd be like, yeah, but she was like, nah, I can't fight you guys either, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she doesn't want to give up on EREN. That's her EREN. That's the guy. You know what I'm saying? That, and you can kind of see she thinks back about how he first saved her. And it's super, super intriguing, bro. The fact that he was just willing to take the action. And that's the thing about EREN. He just always has been willing to just take action. And that kind of what separates him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just super intriguing, and I can't wait to continue seeing the development. Like, this season so far has just, I think it's been the best season out of all the seasons by quite a bit. Like, in season 3, some of the episodes of season 3 was spectacular. Season 1 was blown away. But I think season 4 thus far is just wow. The way it's cultivating and putting everything together, it's just a masterpiece, boy. It's been your boy Supreme Uchiha God. I love y'all. I'm out. Oh, comment, like, subscribe. It's gang.
Love me like a rockstar in your dreams. Drive me like a sports car on codeine. I'm over just another scene on a movie screen.